Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. In the last two videos, because I can never remember what happened in the last few videos for whatever reason, we got the Master Sword, and we also got a few things that I will definitely need for a quest, including a few heart pieces, and a magic bottle. And the thing I was thinking of, the heart piece that's in the Dark World version of Death Mountain, that requires items that I don't have yet. So we're going straight to Hyrule Castle. No, I'm going to do that for a fact. And this one may definitely be longer than 20 minutes, because Hyrule Castle. Now, once we get out of this cave, we need to head to Hyrule Castle, go in there like normal, make our way to the top floor, and then do something there. And I thought maybe I'd get another one of those guys. Apparently not. And more apples. So let's see here. We are near Sanctuary. Yep, that is indeed just south of where we want to be. Can we get to the castle from here? I forgot. I think we can. And shooting that beam allowed that soldier to see me for whatever reason. But we are where we need to be now. And it's time to make our way to the front gate of the castle. And I can do this without getting hit by a spear. There we go. Now, let's see here. There's a way to get up there. And that's not... well... maybe it is here. No, that's the, that's to the dungeon. We do want to get up here after all. Alright, so now we're at this top part of this area. We can go over here. And now that we have the Master Sword, we can strike this. We can just get rid of the barrier that blocks this door. You can only do this once you have the Master Sword. We should be able to go in now. And believe it or not, this is gonna be one big dungeon-like area. We got these gold guys with the ball and chains. They take even more damage than the guy we saw in the dungeon where we rescued Zelda. Thankfully, I do have the Master Sword beams to take care of these two guys with. And now we got these guys with their swords. Got a fairy just randomly, and if you beat these two guys, you will get a key to unlock the next door. This will allow us to go up to the 3rd floor. And it's kind of dark in here. And we got this guy to deal with. Thankfully, there isn't much to this room. We can just go to the west. There's a lot of small rooms here, and we also have this dark maze-like corridor. I'm going to go ahead and fight these guys off from a distance whenever possible. That way, in case these guys decide to become a problem, or they decide to see me, I can take care of them rather easily. Inside this chest is another key. Now we just need to make our way to the door. And thankfully, I know how to do that. Didn't take me long. And we are now in another dark room. Gonna stay right here. Just keep on shooting sword beams, and that guy gave me a large magic decanter. Let's go up to the 4th floor and take on some more guys in the dark. And one of them was an arrow guy. I did not see him coming. Almost didn't see him coming. Need to be very careful as we make our way through here, because there are guards. And let's get that lamp ready again. I may need to keep that equipped just in case something happens. Can I hit this guy from... Nope, I can't hit him from there. I tried. And if you push that block, you get to go back to where you originally came in from. And it's a good thing I lit that lamp, because we now have two bow and arrow guys. Great. And a blue swordsman to deal with. And we got our heart back. Managed to get a key while fighting those guys off. Let's use that to unlock the door and go to the 5th floor. And now it's these guys again, the little sharp javelin guys. I'm gonna fight this guy from a distance with arrows. And then take these two out with the boomerang. Now I got another telepathic tile here from the Hostrola. Listen well, Link. Even with the Master's sword, you cannot inflict physical harm on the wizard. You must find a way to return his own evil magic power to him. Very good hint for the battle with Agahnim. And another javelin guy. And I thought I'd be able to hit that guy with the bow and arrow. Wow, I'm taking really dumb damage. Did get that heart back, though. And apparently these guys take 2 hits to kill. Let's go ahead and grab the key with the magical boomerang there. And then swing at this guy from afar. We now have our Master Sword beams back, but for how long? That is the question. And I'm just going to go through these just in case I need to find anything. There are plenty of hearts and rupees in there. And this guy is really fast. I should be stunning these guys with the boomerang, even if I won't be able to stun them for long. Especially the gold ball and chain guy. He won't be stunned for long either. And I'm taking really dumb damage. Really should have saved those hearts. Oh well. But 6th floor... Can I? I guess I could. And by freezing these guys, we should be able to take care of them pretty much immediately. Really good, smart finding on my behalf. And I'm going to let this guy come straight to me. And let him come to me too, so I can hit him with the magical boomerang and take care of him from there. And here we are. We are on the 7th floor, and judging by this ominous music, we're going to be meeting Agahnim very, very soon. Here's Agahnim. There's Zelda.
Aha, Link! I have been waiting for you. I was hoping I could make Zelda vanish in front of your eyes. Behold, the last moment of Princess Zelda! With this, the seal of the 7 wise men is at last broken. It is now only a matter of time before evil power covers this land. After all, the legendary hero cannot defeat us, the tribe of evil. We are armed with the power of gold. Now I must go.
And it doesn't seem like there is a way to follow Agahnim, but if you slash at the curtains. Ah.
Oh, so? You mean to say you would like to be totally destroyed? Well, I can make your wish come true.
And he's moving to the side somewhere. If he creates those two fireballs like that, the conversion to one, you want to be close enough to hit him, or rather hit the fireball so they come back to him. If it creates that little... Okay. Need to think a little more. If it creates conversions into one big fireball, hit it back at him, and if you're at the right angle, you'll be able to hit him just like that. If it turns into that blue 6-point fireball, if you hit it, it'll just split into 6. And if you ever go to the top center of the screen, you do want to stay at the corners. And I can never tell when he's going to do that. Maybe I should give myself some more room. It also helps to have the red shield that I got from the Waterfall of Wishing, because this allows me to block the fireballs that he creates with the 6-point blue star. You want to be a fair distance away when you send the fireballs at him.
Ugh! Well met, like the true hero that you are. But I am not ready to admit defeat yet. I will draw you into the Dark World!
And by beating Agahnim, we get to go outside to the Dark World, outside of Death Mountain. We are now on the Pyramid, which is exactly where Hyrule Castle should be in the real world, or our world. We also get a message from Sahasrahla. Link, it is I, Sahasrahla. I am communicating to you across the void through telepathy. The place where you now stand was the Golden Land, but evil power turned it into the Dark World. The wizard has broken the wise man's seal and opened a gate to link the worlds at Hyrule Castle. In order to save this half of the world, the Light World, you must win back the Golden Power. You must also rescue the 7 maidens who Agahnim sent to the Dark World. As members of the bloodline of the 7 wise men, they have power that will surely help you. The maidens are locked in hidden dungeons full of evil creatures and dangerous traps. The Palace of Darkness should be your first goal in this world. Link, I can rely on only you. Please make this old man's wishes come true. I beg you. Our magic restored, our health is restored. We find out that if we go through the gate leading to the front door at Hyrule Castle, we can end up back here whenever we want, as long as we pass through it. So we can't really enter the castle anymore unless we like to take the shortcut or something. Maybe. More or less. But we might as well just go ahead and go down here. Let's take care of anything that we see with the Master Sword's Whirling Blade. And here's a heart piece. All you have to do is just drop down here, and you will be able to grab it. And we have another piece of heart. So we are now up to 510. We have half the heart containers that we can have in the game. You also may have noticed a crack in the wall on the way down. We won't be able to break that until a little later. But as you can see, the enemies here are deathly powerful. Even with the Master Sword, they're definitely going to take hits to really take down. You have these little guys throwing spears at you. You have some of these rocks that, when you touch them, they will come to life and come after you. We have these guys whose names I can't even remember. These little one-eyed Cyclops guys who will throw bombs at you. You can pick up the bombs and throw them back at him, but they're about to explode. They're about to explode as soon as he throws them. And this guy takes a lot of hits to kill. Do I really want to? Maybe. I might as well go ahead and do this little bit of exploration for the remainder of the video. I still got a little bit of time left. And these guys with their little maces, I guess that's what they are. They will definitely come after you too, and we can't seem to go south from there. So much for going south. Can we go anywhere else besides the palace? We probably can, but we can't go where the bridge was because the bridge is out. And you actually can go to where the magic shop was in the light world. And I'm going to take care of this guy without getting hit. That would be great. And hey, 5 rubies that I somehow can't take because I scrolled the screen off. Great. I can get those though. But there is apparently something here. It's a shop. We can't really do anything here. What if we were to go anywhere over here? I think I know what this will take me to, but I'm not sure. But there may be something useful here and I want to take advantage of it. Also, let's read this sign because there's definitely going to be something there. Lake of Ill Omen. Well, that's definitely pretty opposite from the Waterfall of Wishes. Might as well go there anyway. Also, these things are like the Octoroks in the Light World. And the Zoras here also have a weird shape. Though I'm not sure you could probably call them Zoras anymore. So we have something here. Curses to anyone who throws something into my circle of stones. Ah, we can grab this rock. Let's go ahead and throw it in and see what happens. It's a catfish! Was it you who disturbed my peaceful nap? I will give this to you if you go away! And we get the Quake Medal because, hey, catfish create quakes in Japanese mythology, right? This is the Quake Medallion. Its magic causes the ground to shake and defeat nearby enemies. Oh, that is grammatically correct. So it does. It causes the ground to shake and it defeats nearby enemies. Watch your magic meter because, let's face it, this is going to use as much magic power as either did. I'm also sure it has the same flashing thing going on as either did. Anyway, let's go this way. Because apparently I thought that I could actually accidentally drop down there where those 2 Octoroks or whatever the Octorok Dark World equivalent is, but the game does not work that way. And wow, you really cannot hit, you cannot one-shot anything, or not everything with the Whirling Blade anymore. But we do need to go back and head down to the palace. Get a little bit of length on the day's video, why not? By the way, when you cut down bushes and grass in the Dark World, you want to be careful because there are going to be some of those rock enemies, those little rocks that come to life when you touch them, some of them will be hiding in the grass at random, and it can be pretty unfortunate. I wouldn't say it would be pretty unfortunate, but it does stink nonetheless. And just like in the Light World, if you go into this cave, you get the fairy that will heal all of your health, which is good, because you may be needing that fairy. Can I stun this guy? There we go. Alright. We need to be careful of where we go from here. And that guy came out of stun lock right when I was about to finish him off. And if you go in here, you'll be able to talk to this guy who has been turned into a tree. You're new here, aren't you? Did you come here looking for the power of gold? Well, you're too late. It will only obey the first person who touches it. Wow, I can't speak. The man who last claimed the power of gold wished for this world. It reflects his heart. Yes, I came here because of the greed for the golden power, and look what happened to me. To restore the golden land, a person worthy of the golden power must defeat the man who created this place. Until that time, I am stuck in this bizarre shape. But what a mischievous thing to leave lying around. The power of gold. Triforce. Ah, so the Triforce becomes a thing that is known in the series once again. The power of gold, the power of the golden land, is the Triforce, which we have seen before in the first two games. And let me see if I can take care of this guy from afar. At least the beans will be able to take care of the bombs as they're being thrown. And I can always get bombs from these guys whenever I need any, which is pretty useful. And what happens if I run into this? Nothing. Okay then. Also, you will have to look in these walls that I go into, because that's going to be your way of knowing where Link is. You can kind of tell by the dots that match the color of the ground where Link is going to be exactly. You can kind of see him a little bit through the walls, but it still pays to pay attention. You still want to kind of watch where you're going and watch where the transparent dots are, because you never know where. I wouldn't say you'll never know where he ends up, but it can be kind of hard to keep track of where Link is if you're not paying attention. And I know I gotta go this way. The arrows are telling me to do that. Ah, that's right, I gotta go this way. Now it makes sense. I'm gonna take care of this guy too in case there's anything down this way. Doesn't look like there will be much of anything. That leads to a dead end, so we gotta go south from here. And it is right here that we'll be met by somebody. Who the heck is that? What is this brown or blue thing? I'm Kiki the monkey! Kiki! I love rupees more than anything! Can you spare me 10 rupees? You have to give him the 10 rupees. Kiki! Good choice! I will accompany you for a while! Kiki! And you will need him to get into the dungeon. And you want to get to the dungeon as soon as possible anyway. Which is easy to do. Kiki! If you give me 100 rupees, I will open the entrance for you! Kiki! And you have to give him the 100 rupees to open it, because you're definitely not going to be able to open this yourself. Kiki! Good choice! Then I get 100 of your rupees! Kiki! And he climbs up to the roof, hits that button, and we are now able to enter the dungeon, the first dungeon in the game. But before I do that, I want to get some more things. And that will have to wait until the next video. So join me next time, where I go back to the light world to find a few things, and then try to take on the first palace of the Dark World. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!